Well, welcome aboard. My, as I look around, I see a lot of celebrities among us.
Good morning. Let's get to the chopper.
I'm a Mog. Half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend.
I call that a rocket game. Nothing but kicks. Boom.
Any of you some bitches calls me Grandpa. I'll kill you.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Steel Sanctuary Podcast. I'm your host, Dave Rivero from SteelSanctuary.com. We got the full house today. Dave, Trent, and Bob are all with me. Guys, how's it going?
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Our Pittsburgh Steelers are in first place in the AFC North by a freaking mile after the 23-9 win over the Cleveland Browns. The Bengals are in second place, I guess, with being 2-4, 2-5.
Yeah, 2-4. Yeah,
2-4.
Yep.
A win against Cincinnati on Thursday, and they are in cruise control. I think we did say this last year, though. They were what, 7-8-2 or something.
Yeah, this one feels a little bit different with Lamar out and Joe Burrow out.
We felt great, and then they went on to lose 5 straight games. So, yeah,
and a legit professional offense. Let's not fail to mention that.
This is Aaron Rodgers, not Roman Wilson. Justin Fields and the other clown. All right, let's talk about the Tomlin press conference today, because he was feisty. He was like, I don't know, somebody peed in his Cheerios this morning or something. Somebody told me he's in first place because he was cranky. Go ahead, Bob.
No, I was going to say.
You were about to say something.
Yeah, no, I was going to say it. I love it. I love that he's feisty. I think this is actually a chance that he's taking a Thursday night game seriously.
Yeah, I did see he's like 2 and something in Thursday night games. I copied it.
It's not 5 of the last 6 on the road.
Bro, when they brought that up about him in Thursday night games, and he was just like, I've been here 19 years. There's all kinds of ways I've gotten my ass kicked. Let's move on. I was like, damn. I was like, okay, Mike.
Definitely
Mike
on one today.
Playing, dude. He ain't fucking playing.
When they asked him if he knew the field conditions ahead of time, he's like, I don't know. I don't work there. I work here. It's like, he's not having any of this stuff. He's just pissy. It was beautiful.
Is he not aware he's supposed to cut the grass every other week?
The reporter apparently wasn't, and he let him know. Then he walked off, and that's going to be a meme for all time when he said, guys, you guys are annoying me today. And he walked off the thing. That's going to live in infamy.
I'd rather hear that, to be honest. I loved it.
He did call out Keyshawn Williams as a good punt returner. Maybe he's won the job permanently, you think? I mean, he had that one big run that got called back by the penalty, but overall.
Well,
he looked good.
I totally agree. But do we think that means if Calvin's healthy that they wouldn't do that? They wouldn't bring him back?
That's a good question. I don't. No, I'd love to see that kid stay there because I know it's only one punt return, but he did look.
There's only one guy to sit down. And he was a 3rd-round pick last year.
Yeah. He had a catch in the game. Does that do anything for you?
Yeah.
It did. I was happy to see it. I think that, look, at this point, we got what we got. So there's a vested interest in making that kid, some kind of player.
I think that ship has sailed. I think we've seen. He did have one more catch and move, if that means anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
man.
Booth had a catch.
Oh,
he had one.
That's right. He hasn't had one so long, I forgot.
I'll be honest, I forgot both guys were even on the team at this point.
Hey,
they haven't shown up in weeks.
Not to change subject, but I want to change subject here. This is about the Tomlin presser, right?
Yeah.
Can I just say that I don't blame him for being really pissed off about this Flacco trade? And
oh yeah, I wanted to get to that too.
It felt like to me that they seriously did this because of the fact they actually wanted to almost kill 2 birds with one stone. One, them try to win, and then help the Bengals beat us as well. That's what
going
this
conspiracy
feels like.
theory on us, yeah.
Let me get my tinfoil hat on. I'm just saying it feels like the Browns were trying to kill two birds with one stone. They were going to try to beat us, and then they wanted to help the Bengals try to beat us too. That's how I feel about this. I feel like there was an effort made to help both teams here try to hurt the Steelers. Because think about it. If we do lose one of these games and they win a game, then they go right back in it in the AFC North. Now,
is Flacco better than Browning right now, though?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, Browning has been bad this year, but
guys, I've watched the last 2 or 3 Bengals games because they always pick the most awful games after the Steelers play for some reason on the fucking TV. But anyways, Browning's worse. He's worse. His accuracy is horrendous.
He's been bad this year.
He threw 3 interceptions, and it wasn't even close. I watched Flacco last night. He was way more accurate. Some of the plays he made, look at the score. The Packers didn't cover, and the Bengals were sort of in that game at times because Flacco made some throws. He did. And when they fucking gave him time, I'll put it that way.
Yeah. Let me read you the quote because if people didn't hear this. Tomlin called out Andrew Berry, the general manager for the Browns, and which is very unusual. Tomlin goes out of his way to be complimentary to the point where he's flat out lying sometimes about these guys, about how good they are. He's always, this guy's great, but this is what he said about Andrew Berry. Andrew Berry must be a lot smarter than me or us because it doesn't make sense to me to trade a quarterback you think enough of to make your opening day starter to a division opponent that's hurting in that area, but that's just my personal feeling. Like, he basically took Andrew Berry and threw him on the bus and rolled back and forth over him. That's wild stuff from Mike Tomlin. He doesn't do that shit.
I think he feels the way I feel. I truly believe this.
Well,
I don't know. Am I crazy? Because he's pissed off about it. He fucking to say this.
I mean,
in all fairness, though, for the season, and he had a pretty clean game yesterday, but for the season, he's got 4 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. He was a turnover machine in Cleveland, and at that point, why would Cleveland keep running him out there your season? Throw your rookies out there, see what you got, kind of getting a feeling that Dylan Gabriel at 5'3" is not going to be your future starter, especially when he pees down his leg when there's more than 5 guys on the line of scrimmage. So, no, I don't begrudge them. Hey, let's just give them away and get something. They got a 5th-round draft pick out of it. Yeah, they gave a 6 back, but I mean, so what? They got a little something for Flacco. I don't think they thought they were doing the Bengals any favors. And if anything, you might make the argument they were trying to sabotage the Bengals. You think you got a shot at the division? We're trading you him.
Well, here's the thing. I thought the same way, Bob, until my buddy at work, like I told you guys, he's a Bengals fan, and he said, Flacco's an upgrade. And I was like, he's got 6 interceptions and he goes, look, man, he goes, half of those interceptions were dropped balls by the wide receiver. He hit him in the hands and they dropped it and it went into the defensive player's hands. He was like, he has only got like 2 or 3 true interceptions. He's like, he's an upgrade over Browning. And I watched him last night compared to Browning for the last 2 weeks. Before this, Flacco's an upgrade. He is. And in his game, he's only been there with them for 4 days?
Yeah.
And they gave the Packers a decent game.
He's got a QBR of 33, and he beat the Packers 2 weeks ago.
He did.
Yes. So
only win of the season.
I think it's an upgrade over Browning. Is it going to be enough? I don't know. I still think that line's going to get him killed, and he ain't going to be able to do enough.
I mean, that line's worse than the Browns line.
But
and the Browns couldn't block the Steelers. I mean, the Bengals were in trouble. The Bengals had a lot of trouble in this game.
Did they upgrade? Yes, but I don't know. I don't blame Tom for being angry because it does feel like what was that? Who was it that said earlier? Somber, the enemy of my enemy is my friend or whatever. Yeah. Kind of feels that way.
And I totally see where you're going with it. But when you get to a guy who's this isn't Flacco with Shane Steichen. This is him with the Bengals in a really bad offensive line. So I'm sorry. I mean, look, Chase is all world. Is he gonna help fantasy football Jamar Chase owners? Yeah, because you're gonna
I
throw
think
it
so.
to him. He can get
Well,
it.
that's all
to
that
him.
matters in the end, Bob.
What?
It only matters on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
I think they saw what they wanted to do in this Cleveland game. They wanted to blitz Browning repeatedly the same way they did Dylan Gabriel, and now with Flacco, you can't do that. That changes the complexion of how you're going to play defense. So
That's a good point.
as much as we like to blitz right now, you're probably not going to be running that same style of defense against Flacco. You're going to be just hoping guys like TJ, Alex, Herbig all win their one-on-ones, because you can't send the house like we did against Cleveland.
No, not with those receivers.
No, not with them. And Flacco. Flacco knows how to get rid of the ball. He knows how to diagnose the defense. He's going to see it coming before it comes.
That's a good point.
There were some dings yesterday. Let's be honest. Secondary wise, if Joey's hurt, even if it looks like he'll play, but Joey got a ding, Slay got a ding, Ramsey's coming off a ding. Short week. I'm just fingers crossed. If they all play, I feel really good. If we roll out Brandon Echols and James Pierre against Chase and Higgins, yeah, we may need to do things a little bit differently.
I think Tomlin said for the most part, everybody's fine. Ramsey's
Yeah, he
fine.
did.
Joey's fine.
Yeah.
So I think we're okay. I think we
Jalen Warren
escaped
was
this
fine
game.
until he wasn't.
You know what, though, Bob? That's been in the NFL in general. How many things are we seeing after the game 3 days later? Garrett Wilson today, not to jump off non-Stiller stuff, but right off the bat, an MRI revealed he's got knee injury, so he's out for weeks. Just random this year. Crazy. NFL season's been nuts.
Yeah. Vaughn's got the stat that I was looking for. They're 2-8 on Thursday night football games, 0-6 in road divisional games on Thursday night.
Brutal.
That's
5 of those losses were to the Browns.
Oof.
5.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So
I got one more quote from Tomlin before we get off the Tomlin press conference. They asked him, which wide receiver would you like to see get the ball other than DK Metcalf now? And he said, the open one. he wasn't taking any shit today. There's like 4 or 5 great comebacks from Tomlin today. He was on his game today. It was fantastic. All right.
Just
I wanted to
quick,
cover. Oh, go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry.
You guys have a sneaking suspicion that he knows this team is different and that he is now going into, I'm not going to bullshit anybody. We're not a fraud. We are going to stick it to your ass, and I don't give a fuck what I say in my press conferences.
I think he's got a little swagger because he knows his team's good. I think that's part of it. So we'll see how that works out for him long term. But for 8, he's 4-1 and on top of the division. He could talk all the shit he wants right now.
Maybe
And
that is what it is. Something.
It has a pretty unstoppable offense. This jumbo package can really work.
It could.
He called that out. He told him exactly what he's going to do, and he just did it.
We were joking in our private chat, and I said, "Yeah." He called it out because there's no plan B. There's no other way he's going to attack it. So there's no use. There's no use hiding it. It's not like they're going to roll out 5 wide receivers and go run and shoot on anybody. That ain't happening. But yeah, I think Tomlin's supremely confident right now, and he's letting people know.
I think. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think it's the best defense that they've had since what, 19? That group.
This is better than the 19 group to me.
Wait. What group are we talking about here?
The one where they lost Ben and still almost made the playoffs. That was a stacked group.
Minka's rookie.
That was
not rookie year, but his
first year. Minka's first year. Yeah.
It does. It was pretty good. This might be better though, to be honest with you.
That's interesting. I'd have to think about that. That was Tuitt. That was a young Hayward. That was Dupree in his best year. Watt, Hayden. That was a good defense.
Yeah, but I mean, dude,
and Minka, his best year in the NFL ever.
No, you're right in that regard with Minka, but dude, we got 3 really good corners. One of them can also play safety. We got the other safety who's actually really good. Harmon's looking like a great first-round pick, along with Cam. We've got 3 edge rushers that are trouble.
It's a good debate. It's something we got to think about.
We got a off-ball linebacker playing at an all-pro level right now. I mean, at every level on this defense. I had a lot of this I wanted to talk about later in the show, but in general, our defense is looking really good.
Yeah, this is the best secondary we've had
probably ever, honestly.
I don't know about ever. The 95 secondary was stacked, but might be the best of the century. I mean, Ike and Troy were pretty damn good, but
but the corners were.
Yeah.
You're never going to be.
Ike was a great corner to me.
Look, before we got Harmon, Elliott, and Herbig was allowed to go full speed, this defense was not that great. But now that we have them clicking and everybody's healthy, damn, we are good.
Like that's trying to start shit.
How I feel.
Who put that second gear?
Vaughn's trying to start shit.
Don't do it.
Con artist.
No.
The con artist.
We're not doing it.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We are trying to change.
Wait a minute,
be a better podcast.
I'm just kidding.
There's no need to argue for 20 fucking minutes.
We'll table that. Thanks, Vaughn.
Anyways,
I think Tomlin's just got extreme confidence right now, and I don't think it's just the defense. I think he's starting to see a young offensive line come together too. They didn't play great, but this is probably the best 8-man front they're going to see out of any team in the NFL, including the Eagles. Eagles are the best starting 4, but if you go 8 men like they do this 8-man rotation, I think this might be the best defensive line you're going to see in the NFL.
It could be. It could be.
Vaughn, don't go. It's okay.
Vaughn wants to hit.
This goes back to my theory, though. Mike Tomlin's only a good defensive coordinator when he's got an all-star team on defense. You take one or two of these guys and gets injured, and we'll be right back to where we were when we were killing them against Seattle, when Harmon wasn't playing, and I think Elliott missed that game too, and they were giving up, passing yards all over the place.
We haven't really had a completely healthy game. Yesterday was about as close as it.
This one and the Vikings one, they were pretty close, right? I mean, everyone played. Even JPJ played against Minnesota, right?
No, Joey didn't.
No, he didn't play.
That's right.
Highsmith didn't play. Highsmith
who didn't play? Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
he didn't have Highsmith.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Look, when they're healthy, it's a real problem. Who the fuck are you going to pick on as a quarterback? You going to pick on Jalen Ramsey? You going to pick on Darius Slay? You going to pick on Joey Porter? Probably Joey Porter. But
yeah, probably Joey Porter. But yeah,
your
point's well taken.
But
yeah.
Slay, Joey did fine yesterday. I don't think it was too bad.
Yeah, that's what I said. He played.
He was good.
I thought he played really
Everyone
well.
was good yesterday. I mean, you couldn't find anybody to pick on defense for sure.
Should have had a pick. Really should have had a pick.
They should have had like 3 picks in that game.
Yeah.
3 or 4. Jesus.
Well, Joey in particular down by the goal line, he was something too soon.
Yeah.
What was the one? Was it Holcomb almost had one? Or
Yep.
Yeah,
Holcomb
he did.
Yeah, he should have had one.
Yeah. But Queen almost got there, and he kind of got his hands on it, and he juggled it. He's a linebacker for a reason. But, yeah, I mean, Trent and I kept saying all during the game yesterday in the chat, he's going to throw a pick. I mean, he was just
miraculously he didn't.
Yeah.
Somehow he didn't. But...
There was some throws.
He tried.
That one he threw down the middle when he was getting pressured, and it went over 3 Steelers players' fucking hands. Like, if that ball's not 3 feet over them, someone's catching that ball. It was bad.
He had no chance. No chance. I mean, the Steelers' pressure was – Steelers knew, they have no good wide receivers, so they didn't have to worry about having 2 deep safeties. They just played single high and freaking rushed the pass. They threw everything but the kitchen sink at that poor kid. He had no chance. And I know Bob's been saying he sucks for a while. He looked like he sucked yesterday. He just did not. Some of the easy passes didn't look good.
I just think that the pressure was ridiculous on him, and there was nowhere to go with the ball most of the time. And I mean,
they wide receivers.
I said when we did our war room, he has trouble diagnosing defenses at this level. It's not that Oregon quick tempo get in there, because defenses can't really call a lot of exotic stuff when you're doing quick tempo. And if you notice, his best series was the 2-minute drive.
Yeah.
And that's when we were playing pretty basic defense. Like, he can do that stuff. But when you get into letting defenses get set up, and he couldn't figure it out. And we came hard.
And we know when this defense gets a lead, they're like exponentially better because then they can just pin their ear backs and rush.
Yep.
Once they've got a lead on you, and especially in the second half, it's tough. That'd be tough for anybody. Especially you look at the wide receivers. I mean, I don't really have anybody. Even Judy dropped a couple passes on him yesterday.
He looked awful.
He wasn't good. He's not the same guy as last year. Fannon's their best player on offense. You know, as far as a pass catcher.
If I was Cleveland, I'd play 12 personnel every down. Every down.
Yep.
Yeah.
There would never be a
Njoku.
reason to put in. Yeah.
Fannin and Njoku and the running
Njoku
back.
dropped a couple
Judkins.
too.
Judkins. Those are their guys.
Yeah.
Those are your guys.
Which
I think Njoku gave up after he got just destroyed by Elliott.
Rocked.
Yeah.
Hey, and in all seriousness now, Cleveland has been running the ball very well.
Mhm.
That run defense yesterday, that can work.
Judkins, 35 yards rushing. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that can work. We'll see what happens when they go up a level, but this was a good running team.
Yep.
This was not
Right.
as bad as they are. They run the ball and they play good defense.
We played a lot of single high safety, which helps in that too. I mean,
Yep.
we basically loaded the box. Let's be honest. We ran 8 guys in the box and
Well,
just
let's
dared
be honest.
Gabriel
They
to
watched
win.
the podcast and saw what you had to say, and then Bob jumped in too, and they're like, you know what? These guys know what they're doing. Yeah, let's do that. And
I watched
yeah.
about a half of the all 22 today, and they were throwing everything at him. They were doing double inside linebacker blitzes. They were doing all 3 outside linebackers. It was crazy. They were throwing everything at him, and they weren't.
Tell me what you guys think, because we all watch the all 22, and Trent watches a lot of it. Don't you feel like this defense, they are not playing, for the most part, there's been a game or two where it's been a little too much. They are doing different things on defense. They are really, and not just to confuse a rookie quarterback, I feel like they're playing different defensively. As bad as and as hard as we've been on Tomlin and Austin the puppet, I feel like they're playing different.
They are.
They're
They're
for sure.
They're mixing up who they're blitzing. It was Ramsey this time. What, twice? He had 2 sacks, I think it was, or something like that. Herbig up the middle. Dude, yeah, I agree. They are mixing it up. And guys, we've been talking about how they got to do this. This is exactly what the fuck they got to do.
This
and
was the plan,
for
right?
Once they're doing it, they're actually doing it. So
They went out and got corners so they could play more man, so they could get a little, exotic with the blitzes.
Yep.
Hey, it's working so far.
Ramsey might have had the best soundbite of the afternoon yesterday.
I know
Did
it's
you hear
what
that
Yeah.
soundbite?
Yeah.
That was
yeah, that's
awesome.
pretty cool.
I'm gonna tell my kids that I played in a game with TJ Watt and Miles Garrett, and I got 2 sacks.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Which is
I wanted to bring up-
combined did not have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to bring up first coach fired, Brian Callahan. Tennessee
Yeah, none
Titans.
of us had that one.
No,
I think we all missed.
It was starting to
Yeah,
look
I
like it towards the
I
end
didn't-
here, but I didn't think they'd give up on him this early.
With a rookie quarterback, I mean, damn. Like,
The reason I bring it up is because I saw on X today somebody brought up the fact that Arthur Smith might be a major candidate for this job. And a year ago at this time, I swore up and down Arthur Smith would never get another NFL head coaching job. This one might be the one because he coached there. He's doing pretty well this season
he
so
was
far as
successful
the OC.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
he
the
was.
thing.
So
he was
I
very
can see this happening.
successful.
Could
I
be a
don't know.
candidate.
Yeah, for sure. They're pretty. I'm sure they're pretty comfortable with him. They know him.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago he was there, so we'll see.
Does he take it?
Interesting.
For head coaching gig, I would have to say he's going to take
Yeah.
a head coaching
I mean-
gig if he has
And-
an opportunity.
Are you guys okay with it still? Would you be okay
Well,
with it?
I like what he's done, but you can find coordinators that are doing what he's doing.
It's a slippery slope. Tomlin could find another Matt Canada.
He
We'll all
could.
be pulling our hairs out. I mean,
I'm okay with it if they get the guy I want.
You're not getting the guy
When,
that you want.
once
If you're
once
talking about McDaniel,
once he gets fired, is that what you're saying? Once he
You're not
gets
there.
fired,
I'm just saying that if they get the guy I want,
if
I'm
they
good.
interviewed 1 million people, Mike McDaniel would be his 1,000,000th choice. He'd look for 1,000,001.
Well,
He's
let,
not.
let me ask you this though. Okay, so Mike McDaniel's gone at some point this year. We all agree on that.
Yeah.
He's going to be coach 2 fired, I think.
Yeah.
I believe Zach Taylor still has lost the locker room. I believe it's very close. At one shit the bed performance away, I think, for Zach Taylor. Maybe he survives to the end of the year because the Bengals are cheap. I think Stefanski, even with the rookies. Now, if all 3 of those guys are available, now who do you want as your offensive coordinator?
I still want Mike McDaniel.
McDaniel,
not gonna get
Stefanski,
him.
and who? Who was the third?
Zach Taylor.
Zach Taylor. I still want
Yeah.
Stefanski.
I don't. Not Stef. You do want Stefanski?
I mean, McDaniel. Sorry.
Yeah,
McDaniel.
McDaniel.
I still
I
want
got
McDaniel.
one other guy I'd be interested in though.
Who's that?
I don't know, Clint Kubiak. I got a thing for him. I don't know. There's something with being with Shanahan and that whole thing. But I
I
think
don't
he
think-
went to the Saints and it didn't go well, if I remember
No.
correctly.
Where
Didn't
is
they
he
already
now?
fire him?
I'm pretty sure
They
he's
did.
with the Texans.
Does he did okay? Because I just want somebody from the Shanahan tree or oh god, what's his name? The Rams coach. I'm sorry, I'm tired.
This might
Tom
talk about
McVay.
talk about it.
McVay.
The McVay tree.
Zach Taylor is off the McVay tree.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Wasn't Zach Taylor? He was at the Redskins with all those guys, right? Wasn't he
Yeah.
one of the coaches from in that group? Which is a crazy group. It's McVay, Kyle Shanahan. Yeah,
very
it's all
cracks
kinds
me
of
up.
coaches.
Arthur Smith reuniting with Dan Moore.
That might make him change his mind not to go there at all.
Bro,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Cam Ward doesn't necessarily fit the style he wants to play.
You get him and a top 3 pick in the draft, probably top 2. That's a pretty attractive job. I mean,
Yeah. I'd take it if I were him.
tough job to turn down. Plus, he's
I'll be honest.
He knows.
Out of the 3 options, though, I think I'd take Zach Taylor last. I'd rather have
Yeah.
Stefanski than Zach Taylor.
I think
I'm
so
sorry.
too.
I said Kubiak was Texans. He's Seahawks. He's not going anywhere.
Kubiak
because they're doing pretty good.
was the Seahawks. No, he wasn't. He wasn't the Texans.
2025. Yeah, I was getting him confused. But yeah, Seahawks 2025. He's the OC. He was Saints last
Oh,
year.
is he the OC in Seattle?
Yes.
Bobby
Yeah.
Bobby Slowick was the OC last year in the Texans.
Bobby Slowick's the one that we liked.
And that
for a little
offense
while.
is doing pretty good then.
Seattle's offense is doing pretty well. Yeah.
All right, it's
Sam
Dan.
Darnold.
I want Kubiak. I'm back on. I want him. Yep. Nope.
How,
Don't worry
how-
about me.
How do I love? I like the Browns confirmed. What are we talking about here, Rolly? What are
I
we talking
missed
about?
it.
I look.
You said Stefanski, I think.
Yeah, but I was misspoken.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted
Yes.
McDaniel.
He's
Well, I won't misspeak. I low key
Dave-
would prefer Stefanski.
Dave took some
I think
Tylenol
he
before
runs
the
an
thing.
offense
He's getting
Tomlin
his
likes.
he took some Tylenol before the pod. He's getting his guys confused. Okay, I think I did.
I'd take Stefanski second, like Trent though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely take him second.
I think Stefanski's offense fits fits what Tomlin wants to do better than like a Zach Taylor. Mike McDaniel would be. I mean, it would be good, but I would really be worried about what control he would actually have over the offense.
He'd have none. Tomlin
I
has all the
just-
control. We know that.
Look, can I just recommend if McDaniels comes, can he leave the Capris back in Miami?
He's gonna have to.
No,
It gets a
bring it
little
with him.
chilly up here.
Bring it with him. We got to have the whole aura
We
thing
could-
going.
If we could just not in Pittsburgh. Us men don't wear Capris up here in Pittsburgh.
And don't forget, he's known for developing good running games too. He's not just a pass happy guy. He develops a good run game. So he'd be a good.
He'd be a good. Yeah.
He'd be a great
The
OC.
problem
All right.
the problem is you also need 3 receivers in his system, and we only have 1. So we got a lot of work to do if we bring him in. Let's just be honest.
Are
Yeah.
you aware?
We better-
Yeah, can you
The
bring,
con-
can you bring A-Chain with him?
The con artist is going to make a lot of trades to get this system working.
Don't you worry about that.
That's Mike Tomlin's first question
no.
too. Do you play 12 personnel 75% of the time? Okay, no. Next candidate.
Nope,
Move
you're
along.
out.
Move along.
Stefanski is probably the most seamless
I could see
transition,
him.
if that
Tomlin
happens.
liking him too.
For real.
I could see.
All
I
right.
could totally see Tomlin liking him.
We're going to talk about this for an hour.
Yeah, we're
All right.
okay. I could
Let's
probably
go
go
to,
next to this forever.
Let's go to our next new segment. Right, wrong, and indifferent. I almost said remember. Maybe I did take Tylenol before I got
You did. Yeah, I could see it.
I'm having trouble speaking the English language right
Yeah.
now.
I didn't have time to make a
The
graphic. for this
autism,
one.
it sets right in, just gets you every time.
Are we going to do all three at once? Or are we going to go around the table? Good.
Yeah,
we
I
wanna
can do
do
that
this?
way. It's fun.
Yeah.
Let's do it that way.
Yeah.
All right, David, your thing. You started out. What was your
All right.
good?
I look. My good was the offensive game plan. I thought they did it to a T. They even told what they were going to do, like you guys said earlier. The fact that we actually unleashed Washington, finally unleashed that kid. He really is the best overall tight end on this team because he can literally fucking do everything. And the fact that they ran away with it and embraced it finally. We've been asking for this for 2 years, right? 3 years, maybe. So the fact they did it was really good. Moving Metcalf all over. He was slot a couple times. I think I saw him in.
Played fullback on one
Outside,
play.
and then fullback. Yeah, it's exactly what I was about to say. Like, I just love that. I mean, if you're defense, you're going, what the fuck? Why is he a fullback? Like, it's that confusion that I like seeing that they need to do. We talked about on defense. It's also on offense. You got to be unpredictable. And they did it. Also, not to mention the fact they did all this without their number 2 wide receiver. I know, Dave, calm down, but he is our number 2 wide receiver. So I think their game plan, they're truly now playing bully ball.
Is it
They
coincidence they're
weren't
playing
before.
better without him?
Well, it's just they're now actually going heavy and playing bully ball. Like they talked about it before, but never really fucking did it. But now these last 2 games, they actually are. So to me, that was was the offensive game plan.
Okay.
So
Trent, what do you got?
I'm going to be honest with you. I had Darnell Washington on my list too because
There you go. It could be the same thing.
he led the team in. He led the tight end room in snaps by I think 6. He had 27. I think Jonnu Smith had 21. Led the tight end room, tied the tight end room in catches. Led in total yards. And I'm sorry, but if nobody's watching that dude block, you need to check it out because he was bullying dudes. I mean, he was bodying guys. He planted 2 of their defensive ends, just outright planted them, which is a lot of fun to watch for me. So I thought Darnell Washington, best game of his career so far. And I agree with Dave. I think he's the best all-around tight end in this room.
Yes.
Pun has it in the comments. Muth is expendable. Darnell Washington just made him expendable.
Yep.
Period.
All right, Bob, what's your good?
That would be the man,
you're right.
the myth, the legend, Nick Herbig. Oh my God. If I think the rest of the NFL has now caught up to the idea that we have TJ Watt and TJ Watt 1B on the other side. This edge rushing group, and I thought Alex played great yesterday.
He played well.
I was happy with what he was doing. But oh my God, his get off, it was almost like, when they showed that highlight and they said, hey, don't show the highlights of the Hawaiian State National Championship game with Herbig dominating Gabriel. It was like on cue. Oh, here he comes. Sack.
Yeah, that was
That's-
funny.
Yeah.
That dude some dudes just make plays. Some dudes just make plays.
Yeah.
He's a dude who just makes plays.
He is.
Well, Vaughn's inside my head, I think, because you did steal my thunder. Herbig was going to be my guy, too. I mean, I'm just going to make the confession now. I was wrong, like wrong about Herbig. He's phenomenal. I sent these guys a video in a chat. He took on a pulling guard, like twice his size practically, and still almost made a tackle. So he's not only become one of the best pass rushers, or not, if not the best pass rusher on the team, but now he's not a liability against the run either. Somehow this guy has turned himself into he leads the team in sacks, pressures. I looked it up today. He's got more pressures than TJ Watt. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know where this came from.
I think you need to buy a Hall of Fame Herbig t-shirt.
I might
and
have
wear it on the podcast.
I might have to at this point.
Absolutely.
He is the best pass rusher on this team. And I said, if you guys remember, I said this a couple weeks ago.
There it is. Hey,
my
get
order's
them
in.
while they're hot, baby.
My order's in.
Village Sanctuary Store. Let's do this.
Yeah.
By the way, I coined the term. Let's not forget. It was
Yes,
it was
you
it was
did.
being sarcastic. But
You coined Uncle Aaron too, didn't you?
I did.
Look
Yes.
at you.
Oh,
Look at you.
now, as you're going, Dave, we do have to ask: would you trade Jameson Williams straight up for Herbig now?
No. You can't.
All right, let's see what the chat thinks, because I made this comment in our group chat. Let's see what the actual chat and the podcast thinks. I think you can make an argument Nick Herbig is the best player on the team right now.
After watching the All 22 today, I say yeah.
Yeah.
He's unblockable. I mean,
He
he is
is.
literally unblockable right now.
Can I just say this is back-to-back podcasts where Dave has like not went with the usual, like first the Jackson Dart thing, and now this. Dave, you okay?
I'm feeling good today.
That
I'm in a good
Tylenol
mood.
is really doing a number.
Steel's a
on you or
4-1.
something. I don't
I'm
know
in a good mood.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, you can bang your head against the wall. You just got to admit the obvious. I mean, Herbig is.
Yeah.
I mean, he leads the team in
undeniable.
sacks. I mean, he's been
undeniable.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Yeah. No, you don't got to tell me.
it is what it is. Sometimes you get shit wrong. Just happens.
They have to trade Alex Highsmith after the year.
Yeah, I wouldn't
'Cause
trade
you're-
him this year though.
You're
I'd
about to
stick with his
pay.
step.
You're about to pay Nick Herbig.
Yeah, you're gonna have. What's this?
Fun.
Third year or second year?
This
Going
is his
into
third year.
contract,
This
yeah.
is his third year.
So he's eligible in the summer.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do something with him. Sure.
And frankly, I kind of hope they, after the season, trade Alex for something we need. Wide receiver would be very nice. I think you'd get a good quality wide receiver. That's a nice straight up trade for a team that needs an edge linebacker.
I think you are going to see Highsmith or Muth traded this season. They're already starting to talk about they're evaluating player-to-player trades, and
I
they're
saw
looking
that
for a
too.
wide receiver. I
What do you
think
get
we're
for
going
Muth,
to
though?
see. What's
What are
that?
you getting for Muth? What are you getting for Muth?
I
You're
don't
not getting
know.
anything for him.
I
I push
think-
back on it. Somebody said that today. I'm like, who's going to give anything for Pat Frymouth? He's paid a lot, and he hasn't done shit all season.
Well,
Who wants that?
O'Connell doesn't need him. Shanahan doesn't need him. But guys who are on that tree will recognize that you could do something with Pat in the right offense.
I'll be honest. Tight ends are really, really hard to find in the NFL. Quality tight ends, like receiving tight ends.
Is he a quality receiving tight end?
I think he is. He's just getting what he does well. Johnny Smith does better, and what he doesn't do well, Darnell Washington does way better. So, he
Maybe-
just doesn't have a role here.
Maybe they'll follow the Browns' lead and trade him to the Bengals since Gesicki just got hurt. We'll just follow their lead.
Vaughn threw up a good one here. In the offseason, I think this is not such a crazy idea. Highsmith for A.J. Brown. Because in the offseason, Philadelphia will be tired of the antics at this point. And then maybe, just maybe, they're willing to.
This is one you got to keep an eye on, right here.
No,
I just read Ayuk's getting close to coming back.
I wouldn't do it. Would not.
I wouldn't do it either. I don't think. Ayuk's getting paid a lot of money. I'd have to think about it.
And all their wide receivers are injured. They're desperate for Ayuk to come back.
Well, he's also coming off of what was it, an ACL?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
So.
I don't know that
Yeah.
I would have to see him for a season show that, okay, I'm the guy that I
At
was.
least a couple games, right? At least a couple good games before you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe 2
All right.
weeks.
Are we going to do the what went wrong?
Yeah, let's do wrong now. Go ahead, Dave. Start us out.
Oh, okay.
Let's keep
For
going.
me,
clockwise.
it was the ticky-tacky crackback block penalty called on Jabril Peppers.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you watch it, he actually didn't even really crack him. He basically just barely touched him, just got in the way mostly. And they fucking threw that penalty. And it's just like, dude, that wasn't even really a crackback block. Really? That's what you're going to call? Because then Williams takes it to their, 35 or 40 yard line?
Mhm.
It was a huge run and negated, or return, I'm sorry, negated on a stupid penalty. So that for me, that's what went wrong. That was a stupid fucking call by them. And sometimes these officiating crews just get so flag happy. It's so annoying.
Mhm.
And that was one case right there. That should not have been a call.
Yeah. I think for me, what went wrong was anybody not named Darnell Washington, Johnny Smith, and DK Metcalf in the receiving game because no one else was existing. I mean, we still don't have that second person who's reliable, who's going to step up. I mean, honestly, Johnny Smith stuff was still checkdowns. We talked about it going into it, 0.4 yards per target. It really wasn't any better in this one, so we still need to find a second reliable option, and that's just not here right now. So that's a big one.
Bob?
What went wrong is that, and Mike Tomlin addressed this in his press conference today, he's not responsible for taking care of the field, but maybe he should be. Because I held my breath when Boswell slipped on that kick. Especially on the replay, I thought for a second, oh my God, he broke his ankle.
Yep, I thought he tweaked it too. Yeah. Broke it. Yeah, oof, good Lord.
Yeah, the field was terrible. That's because Pitt played, right, on the day before?
No,
that's not true. They were not there.
Why is the field so bad?
They haven't resodded since the last Pitt home game. I think they said they've been 6 games on the field.
But how do you let that happen? Somebody should be
Pitt
fired.
They got to get Pitt out of there. We've already talked about the clubhouse is too small. Now the field's getting, they got to stop this nonsense. This is a professional football team.
I agree.
We got to stop this.
Pitt. Exactly.
Yeah. There went the grade for the NFLPA at the end of the year.
Yep. I'm going to stay on brand for my wrong. Wide receiver 2, or lack thereof. This is just. Do you know DK Metcalf has more receiving yards than all the other wide receivers combined? By probably double. I think it's double.
Jeez.
In the NFL?
No, on the team.
No. In the NFL.
I mean, we got to fix this. We got to fix it soon. I know we'll keep winning with the jumbo packages and all this baloney. At some point, you're going to need another wide receiver. It can't be just DK Metcalf and pray.
Well, at some point, a team's they're going to be able to stop it.
Yeah.
There's going to be a certain team that's got the right personnel and the right scheme to stop it. And then it's going to be, oh, shit, now what do we do? You can't rely on that team all the time.
If they fall behind to any team, this thing's going to crumble.
Yeah. I mean,
you got to stop throwing the ball. You're in big trouble. And I heard somebody today make a good point. If you try to trade for wide receiver 1 to come here and be wide receiver 2, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, I think Bob brought this up before too. They're not going to see a lot of balls, and then whoever they get is going to be one cranky motherfucker because they're not going to get any touches. So it's a fine line they're going to have to figure out, but they got to find somebody.
Jacoby Myers is the target.
Could be.
I like
Rashid
should be the target.
New Orleans. He gives them a little speed.
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking for a lot of touches. He can catch a couple deep balls or 1 deep ball a game.
Yeah.
Keep people honest.
And Chris, another Saint, Chris Olave, he's second in the NFL in targets this year. He has demonstrated, looks like he's healthy.
The problem with Olave is he's 1 hit away from wasting whatever you give up for him.
Fucking pun.
Yeah, probably be cheap.
Sadly, Van Jefferson would be a huge upgrade over
No.
He's not wrong. That's the problem.
He's not wrong. Yeah, I would not take him over Calvin Austin. I thought, there was a couple times on runs yesterday where Scotty Miller was out in front of the run. Little ass Scotty Miller. I don't know why Aaron didn't throw him a ball.
Big pun. Calvin Ridley's hurt. He's got a hamstring injury. Sounds bad.
Yeah,
so
I didn't see that. But
I brought him up before the week.
Yeah, the Titans going to trade that 1 wide receiver away.
Well, he's not there. He is still technically their number 1 wide receiver, but I think they're pretty comfortable and getting more comfortable with Amendola every week.
Yeah, but you got a rookie quarterback. You need all the weapons you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, indifferent, Dave?
Indifferent. What did I pick for indifferent? I forget. Oh, my indifferent is no matter what Broderick Jones does, PFF is always going to give him a shitty fucking grade. That's my indifferent. The kid does good, and it just doesn't matter. And that's what my indifferent is. Him and Aaron Rodgers are the two most hated fucking guys on PFF. And you can't convince me otherwise. So that's my indifferent.
Yeah. I actually chose the offensive line as a group in this one because I feel like people are still hating on this offensive line. I thought they were better. And they're trending towards being a middle of the pack team offensively. So hopefully that continues. But at the same time, I know a lot of people are going to knock him. And Troy Fautanu was still getting a lot of backlash too. Broderick Jones and Fautanu. So, I mean, that's kind of the indifferent for me. I just think the offensive line's improving, but they're not great.
Yeah, I was going to go with Fautanu, to be honest with you, but I'm indifferent to the running game. And I thought we had really nice moments yesterday. We had a lot of 10-yard runs. But at this point, if we're going to be back by committee, and even though Jalen seems to clearly still be the number one, he was not, they threw in Jalen, they threw in Gainwell. I thought when they were trying to run the counters and run the clock out, and I said it in our chat, that was the time to kind of let Caleb Johnson, because they seem to be biting hard on the counters. And I think he is the best counter runner of the three. So I would have liked to seen him have a little bit more of a role to close the game out. It looked like that might be the case, but then he had a 1-yard gain and they kind of took him out. So I don't know. I'm indifferent to what the plan is because I endorse the plan of Jalen running the ball 20 fucking times a game, but he doesn't. Gainwell had moments. Everybody had moments. So I'm just not 100% convinced when we go up against a fast run defense that Jumbo will push him around. I just don't want to see us 3-4 yards when I think if we had the right plan, they could turn into 8-10 yards.
It's kind of like that theory they say if you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have any. If you have 3 running backs, then you don't have a good running back either.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of weird how none of them. You're right. None of them get into a rhythm because they're always switching around, and we don't really know. I mean, obviously Jalen's good, but he plays a series or 2, and then you got freaking Gainwell in there, and then I don't know. I like a rotation, but this rotation seems wonky.
Yeah, and it's kind of what Arthur Smith got in trouble with in Atlanta. Is nobody could figure out why are you using your backs this way, even though it's a little bit of an unfair rap when you look back on it. He got Bijan Robinson a lot of touches, but maybe it wouldn't be so bad if he gets the Tennessee job.
Wanted to throw it out there. Warren averaged 4.7 yards per carry. I think it might have been his best of the season.
I think this was his best game.
Only like 45 yards of 50 yards for the game, though, right?
Our yards per carry were really good. I want to say it was like 21 for 105 or somewhere in that range. Our yards per carry were fine. I don't love the idea of no running back gets a rhythm.
Yeah. I don't think the total yardage was an issue because we were playing on a lot more short field this game than other games. So I don't think the overall yardage was a big deal.
Dave, Warren had 11 carries for 52 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
4.7. It's good. 4.7 for a carry. It's just
Gainwell was 3.7 yards per carry. He was 6 for 22. Caleb Johnson was 6 for 15. It says here. Did he get that many carries?
Yeah.
I think they were late carries. I thought he had a couple late carries.
Okay.
I thought he had a really nice cutback 8-yard, just plowed over a guy. Yeah. I thought that was an excellent run. And Jalen had a couple of those, and Gainwell had a couple of those.
I guess my indifference is going to sum up all three. I'm indifferent about this offense overall. I don't know how sustainable this is. This quick passing game, running. I'm worried that when, like I said before, when they fall behind, they're going to be in trouble. Where are the explosive plays on this team? I mean, they got to be near the bottom of the league in explosive plays. they don't have an explosive run. I don't think they have a 20-yard run all season, right?
Not many.
I don't believe they do.
Not many.
And passing wise, you got a couple.
I think Gainwell had it against the Vikings.
Do you have
Yeah.
what's
He had
explosive?
one.
I don't know if he eclipsed 20 yards or not.
I don't think he did.
They're getting closer on explosive runs. I don't necessarily need a 20-yard run, but when you start handing the ball off on first down and you're getting 8.5 yards of carry and you're
Right.
plowing in and getting 2nd and 1, yeah, I'm good with that kind of.
Yeah, but once in a while you need to break one. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they will.
I don't disagree.
You know
But
what's
I
crazy?
think they'll get it eventually.
Najee Harris was the number 3 in the league in 20-plus yard carries. 2 years in a row.
Was he really?
2 years in a row. Number 3
I did not
in the
know that.
league.
I did not know that. He'd break one once in a while. He definitely would.
Yeah, because he would drag 15 fucking guys, half of that
Well,
fucking 20 yards, but still,
that's
like
the
he,
thing.
When you say break one, what exactly are we saying here?
But 20
he
yards
would
or
get,
more. We
he
haven't
would
seen
get
that this season.
20. Technically, 20 yards is an explosive run.
Yeah.
That's how they chart it. And he was
got-
3rd in the league 2 years in a row.
I should have looked it up before I came on because it is my stupid and different one. But they got to be near the bottom of the league in explosive plays. They have to be. I can't.
Probably.
It's got to be
bottom
close.
10 anyway, for sure.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know how sustainable it is. You can't get big chunk plays.
Yeah.
And you don't have Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback. I mean, I get Aaron's playing well, but somebody's got to figure out triple team DK on passing downs and just take your luck with these other guys.
If you triple team DK, they will put that jumbo package in and run it straight down your fucking throat.
I mean, on passing plays.
Yeah.
Line up for the run, and as soon as he drops back to pass, run everybody towards DK and take your chances with everybody else. And somebody's got to figure that out eventually.
Look, you can figure out what they're doing. These defenses are not built to stop it. You do not have. The best chance of stopping it was yesterday by the Browns. These teams that are coming up on the schedule, they have no clue how to stop this because they don't got the horses up front to stalemate these guys. These guys. I think this is just going to get better and better. The idea to put Spencer Anderson in and to steamroll and Darnell. Really a good coaching move. I kind of have said this the last couple of years in the preseason that, look, at some point it's going to reverse this passing game. You're going to have these small, quick defenses, and somebody's going to figure out if I put 10 giants on the field, good luck stopping me.
Yeah. I've actually argued that I think the big running backs are going to make a comeback in the NFL because if you get the guys who are 240 pounds coming into the league who can run, even if they can't catch, I mean, I know the league's so like wrapped up in this versatility, but these linebackers, man, they're 225, 230, some 235. You're not finding the guys who are like the big, they can run, get out in space at 250 pounds like the Brian Urlachers anymore. They're just not there. The Luke Kuechly's of the world, they're just not there. So, like, these teams keep going smaller and smaller at linebacker, and you get these 240-pound running backs, you drive them downhill, it's going to beat up these small linebackers. And I think the league is – Bob's right. I've been saying this for 2 years. I think the league's getting ready to revert back.
See, the Eagles did it, but they have playmakers on that offense. Like, Saquon Barkley isn't just a running back. He's a fucking playmaker. Big time. And then they have A.J. Brown, and when they need him, and – the other wide receiver was escaping my memory right now, but they have playmakers. Devonta Smith, thank you.
Yeah.
Steelers don't have that.
But Saquon's 235 pounds in his own right, too. I mean, he's a big back.
He's big, but he also is
he can move.
Explosive play waiting to happen, yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess Jalen's a little bit like that.
Bijan, he's a big guy. Yeah. I mean, he's not small either, but he can move. You know, you're going to get some of those, like, ultra freak kind of guys, but, like, at some point, you're going to start seeing like the guys who were like A.J. Dillon. They're just average 250-pound running backs. You're going to start seeing them rostered again like we used to. They're going to come back at some point.
Yeah, and Big Pun's hating on Saquon. It's kind of the same thing that they're doing with Baltimore with Derrick Henry. There's nothing wrong with Derrick Henry. They're just not using him correctly. It's and why with Lamar Jackson out is it not? Hey, Derek, you're getting 40 carries this game, 40 carries next game. That's what Philadelphia needs to do. Is there are a bit, but part of it's because AJ Brown is sounding off. They're running a weird version of their offense right now. I think by the end of the year, I mean, he's not going to get 2,000 yards again, but he's a 1,500 yard back by the end of the season.
And this talking about the Eagles' offensive line isn't quite what it used to be through injuries and
The
guys
guards,
retiring. They're
yeah,
not
the
as
guards.
dominant as they once were.
the guards aren't as good as they were last year. I think the tackles are okay. The center's okay. It's the guards.
Yeah. And look at how they built their offensive line, too. 336 pounds is the average. I mean, our average is much lower than that. We're like 315. So, like, they went big, and that's why they're able to lean on guys. So I just think that the jumbo package is going to continue to be effective as long as we stay within striking distance score-wise.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Except for the Seattle game, we've been getting a lead. And the good part about this is it's not like where, okay, we get a turnover, we go up 3-0, and then we wait 3 quarters to score again. They just keep marching down the field. Aaron takes what you give him. And, you know, that one go ball he kind of underthrew DK. I honestly think he thought, I don't have time. I got to chuck this up. And if he just stood there for a second and realized, hey, man, I got a second to step into this, he would have hit him in stride, because he did hit him in stride later in the game.
That's part of the problem with Aaron, and not that he's been bad, but he has no interest in holding the ball longer than 3 seconds. He's getting that ball out super quick, and it's been effective so far.
And frankly, nor should he. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's good reason behind it. Yeah, that's offensive line sometimes. All right, that was a good segment. Ready for our next big segment? Bob's Cold Hard Truth. Are you ready, Bob?
Yes, let's do it.
I am the cold hard truth.
All right.
The floor is yours.
Here's the deal. If you subscribe to PFF, cancel it. If you should call the NFL office and complain that Chris Collinsworth is running that and doing broadcasts. This has gone too far. How the fuck do you get one pressure, and get a 70 grade for pass rushing, and then the guy who's blocking you, who held you to one pass rush, Broderick was not great. But Broderick did not get a failing fucking grade. They graded him 33. Myles Garrett gets a 70. You hold Myles Garrett, you hold him to one pressure, and you get a failing grade. PFF, bunch of raving fucking morons. That's all I got to say for this.
I love it.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Bob's Cold Hard Truth.
That did not disappoint.
No.
He's not wrong either. The PFF, man. I said it. I don't know if you guys caught it. I tweeted it out right after the game. I said, PFF's working overtime trying to figure out how, Myles Garrett had a better game than TJ Watt in this. And they somehow they figured it out and did it. I mean, holy crap.
That one pressure and that one goddamn tackle, I'm telling you what, it was the fucking legendary stuff you just dream about.
Yeah. And this guy wins a defensive player of the year off their bullshit grade. Somebody's going to look back at that at the end of the year and think, wow, Myles Garrett actually had a good game.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell me
he was
others
invisible.
watched the fucking tape.
Yeah, he didn't do jack shit. He had one pressure,
invisible.
I think.
Invisible. Not even a tackle, an assisted tackle. That was it in the game. Just, I don't know. He goes into the game, 30 points ahead of TJ Watt. Then it just goes there from there. It's a sliding scale where TJ can catch him by the end of the game. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he had a pretty good game yesterday, too.
Yeah. The whole defense played well. I mean,
yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. That was very enjoyable viewing when the defense was on the field.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got one more segment. You want lightning round time?
Sorry, Dave.
Just kidding,
Bob
Dave.
is
Get
still
the
on
fuck
that trigger,
out. Bob is still telling you to get off his fucking lawn.
I didn't know Bob got time to make little things like that for this stuff. I'm actually impressed.
What were you gonna say before?
The next thing I know, I see a lightning bolt going over the screen.
He's like, "Did I have a stroke? What happened?"
I had already clicked the mouse, and as you were talking, I was like, "Oops."
Oh, that's wicked funny.
I mean, I did take Advil for the show, so I thought maybe there's something wrong with me.
I'm stroking out. What happened?
Yeah, but anyways, the Falcons are winning 14-7 over Buffalo right now.
Already?
Yeah, I guess their game
Jesus.
started early. I didn't know their game would start early.
I didn't either.
It's that fucking Falcons defense, Bob. Anyway,
Vaughn says Brooke Pryor is reporting that the Steelers have designated Malik Harrison to return. 21-day window is open. I forgot Malik Harrison was on the team. I don't even think we need him at this point.
yeah, I don't think we need him either.
Just like,
Trade Alex Highsmith, you'll need him.
yeah, you could play him outside, I guess, technically.
I don't know.
All right, let's do lightning round.
But go ahead.
Do the thing again, Bob.
Okay.
Hit it again.
Hit it
I have to
again.
go back to it.
I love it. I love it. Anyway, this week's lightning round is: are the Steelers now Super Bowl contenders? Who wants to go first with this one?
I'll start.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Trent.
Nobody
No
was
one's
diving
anxious.
on it. I'll start
no
the
one's
lightning
anxious.
round. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and say not yet. There's a lot of things that you can really like about what we've done so far. But let's be honest, Cleveland's offense is not very good. It's encouraging to see we put up 23 points against the defense that's been giving up, I think, 17 so far this year. So that part was very encouraging. I know that we're not like overly excited by what we've seen out of some of the secondary, thirdary options on the offense. Aaron's still finding a way to put points on the board. I mean, God damn it, we threw a pass to Connor Hayward in the end zone for a touchdown. I mean, if he's finding that, I mean, we've got something working. I think this is a team that can win a playoff game, which is what our goal should have been at the beginning of the year, but maybe not ready to compete with some of the top tier programs like the Chiefs, who seem to find a way to the Super Bowl every goddamn year.
Okay, go, Bob. Basically what Somber said. I believe they are, if they get a legit number 2 wide receiver. Like in this game alone, they went against the number 1 defense in total yards. We had our quarterback put up 235 yards passing. We had a receiver put up 95 yards receiving. We had a total 100 yards rushing against the number 1 rushing defense in the league in yards, and we still hit the 100 mark. What else? I think our defense now is elite. I really do. They weren't 4 games ago, but when you added all those guys, we talked about it earlier, the Herbigs and the Harmons and getting Deshaun Elliott back and having all 3 of our top corners healthy, dude, Patrick Queen's all pro level right now. Peyton Wilson looks like he's figured it out a little bit better now. Dude, like literally across the board at every level, we have a stud. Notice I didn't mention Watt, Hayward, Ramsey. There's all these other guys that are just awesome right now. So we've got the defense. We really do. The only thing missing, in my opinion, by the way, we put up 335 total yards against this defense. That's our most yards of the season. And that's against the number 1 defense in total yards. We did it without Calvin Austin, who's considered our number 2.
Mm-hmm.
So just imagine if this offense gets a legitimate number 2 wide receiver. I get it, Dave, but with a legitimate wide receiver 2, I think we should do some damage. And I think that makes them a legit Super Bowl contender as long as this defense stays healthy.
All right, Bobby, you're up. Are we a Super Bowl contender or not?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because the AFC is trash, and I do not believe in Kansas City. I think there are real flaws on that football team. Patrick Mahomes erases a lot of those flaws, so you've always got the Mahomes factor. Buffalo, I don't like their roster, but they got Josh Allen. Josh Allen erases a lot of those mistakes. I think our roster is better than both of them. I think we saw an AFC Championship game preview, and it was New England versus Pittsburgh. So these two teams are coming, and I think we're coming. And Dave's absolutely right about the defense. The defense is elite. But I'm going to tell you something. The offense gets a little better each week, just a little bit. We have not played our best football on offense, not even close. And we still are putting up 24 points a game. I'm telling you, once this gets figured out, if we put up 27 and we play bully ball in a jumbo package, Kansas City's great. But if they only touch the ball for 20 minutes, you can beat that team. I think we can bully Buffalo. I'm very encouraged. Now, are we definitely going to the Super Bowl? Not necessarily, but are we a contender? Absolutely. If the AFC goes through Pittsburgh, and let's face it, it could with the record, because we're going 12-5, maybe better. But 12-5, if we're 12-5 and we're the one seed, I'm telling you, we're a problem.
I'm just not used to the rainbows and sunshine coming out of you the last 3-4 weeks. This is unusual.
10 years that I've been really excited about the team.
I swear all of you are going to therapy or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, I missed therapy this week.
I probably need therapy, but I'm not going through therapy.
I'm gonna say not yet. I'm gonna agree with Trent. I'm close to saying no altogether, but I'll just say not yet because the defense kind of won me over yesterday a little bit. That's something that they can lean on and hang their hat on. I'm just not convinced this offense is good enough. I just what is the Steelers' record against Kansas City and Buffalo over the last 5 years? 0 whatever.
0 however many games there have been.
And it's for a reason.
Ben beat Buffalo.
When?
10 years ago?
No, Ben's last year, the opening game when TJ had the strip sack on Allen.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, so there's one there. I just
that one.
I got to see it to believe it. And this Aaron Rodgers thing, the short passing game, you say the offense is getting better a little bit at a time. It seems the same to me. We saw what happened against Seattle when they fell behind.
How can you say that after what they just did?
Bro, they got a lead on a shitty offense, and
they
just kept getting the ball back.
Our defense had 0 turnovers. They were never gifted. They were never gifted something on their side of the field. They had to drive every single fucking time and did 335 yards against the top defense in total yards.
Without a defense that's ready to give up because this offense is so bad.
Without their number 2, Dave.
And push them around. Don't leave that part out. That is really key. Push them around.
I expected that part. I mean, that was part of what I tried to point out Friday.
Yeah.
Guys,
was a possibility.
I didn't expect that. I was worried. Remember, I said 4 days ago, I'm worried about this game because of the fact of how good their defense is. This is the same defense that beat the Packers. That is what worried me. And then we go and beat them. And Dresden made this comment about facing Carson Wentz, Dylan Gabriel, and the Jets. Yeah, but we beat the Pats, who beat the freaking Bills.
Yeah,
and we beat the Browns, who beat the fucking Packers. So
we dominated that Pats game.
We can go either way with this.
Bro, we did not dominate that Patriots game. You got 5 turnovers. Bob said that.
Oh. Well, I'm not there with that.
If you don't get 5 turnovers, you lose that game by double digits. Come on, let's be honest.
We had some luck in that game, I feel like.
Let's be honest.
But
they played 2 good teams, the Patriots and the Jets. I mean, the Patriots and the Seahawks. They lost to the Seahawks, and they should have lost to the Patriots.
My thing is that
Shower's here to bring us back down.
What do you say? That's what I'm talking about, Shower. These guys are they're really doing it
because of the fact our offense actually scored that many points against the number 1 defense. That is why.
It's 23 points, Dave. That's not exactly.
All right, hold on.
30 points.
Let's play a fun little exercise here.
All right.
One loss teams, Pittsburgh or the other team. Ready? Pittsburgh or Buffalo right now?
Buffalo.
I say Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Do
I
you
think
guys
I'm
remember
going,
who plays quarterback for Buffalo?
I think
Let
right
me-
now I'm taking Pittsburgh. Buffalo's struggling. All right.
Buffalo's going to get a lead.
They're-
And
they're-
all this talk about what a great smash mouth football we play isn't going to mean shit.
The
Go
Bills
ahead,
have
keep
not been the same, dude. Like they just haven't.
And
I-
you're,
I-
Pitts-
They just
Pittsburgh,
don't have
Pittsburgh or the
guys.
Colts?
Colts.
playing the Colts, I would say the Colts because Steichen owns Tomlin, but just team versus team, take the coaches out of it for a minute, roster versus roster, I'm taking the Steelers.
I'm taking the Colts in this one. I think the Colts are just cooking
Steelers
it's
have the better
50-50. I think-
defense, but the Colts
Yeah, I was-
have the better offense.
I was just
They've
gonna say
got
that,
the
Dave.
offense.
easily.
I was just going to say it.
That's tough.
I was just going to say that. Exactly. Go ahead. Any more?
Steelers or Green Bay, who's 3-1-1.
Green
Green
Bay's been
Bay
very
is a
disappointing.
fraud.
They've been
Green Bay is
disappointing.
a fraud. Steelers all day.
I'll be honest. You take Kenny Clark out of the middle of that defense, I think we do the exact same thing we just did 2 weeks in a row, and we just
Yeah.
smash
I
them
might-
out
I
the
might
right
just
up the
put
middle.
Jordan.
Their secondary's a weakness again.
Yeah.
I watched it last night. They let Joe fucking Flacco throw on them.
They're very disappointing this year.
So
Sorry, go ahead, Dave.
no, I'm good.
Okay, here's the last team, Tampa Bay.
I think
Stuff.
I got to go Tampa.
Tampa.
Stuff.
I mean, they're doing it without Bucky Irving, without all their wide
Right.
receivers.
Only,
mean-
I agree.
only because Baker Mayfield is playing out of his mind.
He
Yeah.
is. He's because they got injuries. They only got Evans. They had lost Egbuka, fucking Godwin, and they're still
Yeah.
fucking doing it. Like
They're all
it's
they're all
because of
coming
Mayfield.
back. Yeah, they're all coming
It's
back.
because of Mayfield. So
Yeah, they're
that's tough.
winning very close games week after week. They're 3-0 on the road.
yeah, no, it's
I will tell
impressive.
you this. I will tell you this though. If you told me tomorrow it's Tampa Bay versus Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, Baker coming to us, I think our defense against their personnel, not what they have, but what they show up with right now, yeah, we might put something on them.
The fact that this is debatable, all these teams were saying,
Yeah.
shows me this team is better than last year's team.
Oh, no doubt.
Last year, you ask these questions, there's like 8 to 10 teams. I'd be like, yeah, no, we're gonna get our ass beat. But
Do you want to go through the 2 lost teams?
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Two lost teams: Jacksonville,
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Yeah,
all right.
we can beat them.
Pittsburgh, Chargers.
Yes.
We're better.
Yeah, well, the Chargers are too beat up.
Yeah,
They just
I
lost
would
the
agree
end
with
of the
them.
season.
There's-
Yeah,
Those injuries hurt bad. Denver.
Yes.
We're better.
Denver. No.
No. Denver beat the Jets 11 to 10 or 11
Bo
That's
to
a
Nick.
10.
London. You know the London
Bo
games
Nick.
are crazy.
Bo Nix, really?
He's playing well.
I just got a notification as we're talking. Bijan Robinson on my fantasy just racked up an 81-yard touchdown. Thank you,
They're
Bijan.
up
Anyway,
27 right
Shower
now.
posted it too.
I'm going. Oh, sorry. Shower. Good call out. I think I'm going to go with Pittsburgh over Denver. Bo Nix against our secondary. I don't like
Yeah,
his
I
odds. Philly,
Man,
2 straight losses, but they're 4-2.
4
Yeah,
weeks
I don't
ago,
know
I'd
Philly.
say no way, we're gonna get crushed. But they have not looked as
That's a
good
tough one.
lately.
I mean,
They're
to Bob's
very-
point,
But
the
Steve-
NFL is shit right now.
But
No
you're-
one's good
yeah,
right
but-
now.
And we're debating this. You had to think about it. It used to be
Yeah.
automatic. No, Eagles. That
Yeah.
tells me everything I need to know that we are legit a contender. We are this season.
All right.
I think
got a lot of guys coming back too.
yeah, and I'll be honest with you. I think they have a Jalen Hurts problem.
They do.
He is not finding receivers at all.
I
He's
used to
a
brag
problem.
that I wanted the Steelers to draft him, and they should have. But now I'm like, ugh, I don't know. He's looked
He
bad.
looks rough. I still think I'm taking Philly.
Yeah, the talent. That
But
team
it's
is
like
so
a-
talented.
It's like by a hair.
Right. But we would never say this. We have
No.
never talked this way about this team in the last how many years? Think about it.
Nope.
Just
Commanders. Sorry, Bob.
Commanders.
just real quick, if you look at that gauntlet run last year, Ravens, Chiefs, Eagles, in 3 and 10 days, I think if we did that today, we might go 3-0.
No, Bobby.
I don't know about 3-0, but we definitely
Three
have a
would be
good shot.
tough. but I feel like we don't go 0-3.
Yeah, we definitely don't go
Yeah.
1-3. We don't go 1-3.
Yeah.
That stuff's behind us. I think that's what Aaron Rodgers brings. Like I talked about before the Browns game. This was a trap game before, but with Aaron now, it's just smoother. They're going to beat the bad teams smoothly.
That's
Yeah.
what Aaron, Metcalf, Herbig, freaking
Yeah.
Harmon,
Well, it's
Ramsey, big play Slay. I mean, I can name fucking 10 guys that we have
Yeah.
put on this team or guys that are getting to play now that are just legit.
But if they had all those guys and Russell Wilson was still the quarterback, they still would lose these stupid games.
Right.
It's Aaron.
You're right.
That
I'm
makes
just
a big
saying
difference.
that, like, Aaron, along with these other guys, though, man,
Yeah.
on both
guys-
sides of the ball.
Are you guys taking the Commanders?
No, I think I'll take the Steelers
No.
in that one.
I'm still
No.
taking the Steelers.
Yeah, I think I'm taking the Steelers.
Let's go to Detroit. I'm taking Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, probably Detroit. Yeah.
It's their offense.
Yeah.
I'm skipping Minnesota because we've already played them.
Yeah.
Chicago, surprisingly, 2 losses. They're 2-2.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams running around with his purse trying to find somebody open.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh,
Technically, Atlanta's 2-2. Anybody taking Atlanta?
I don't
No,
think
we'll skip that one.
Two after tonight.
How about the 49ers? They've been banged up.
They just lost their linebacker, right, for the
yeah,
season?
they're not as
Fred Warner's
they're-
done.
Is there
they're
a
not
team
the
with worse
same.
injury luck than them? They can't.
They're getting hammered every season. They're getting hammered.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Kyle Shanahan made a deal with the devil. Now he's paying his price.
Something.
Fucking something's wrong there.
Something.
I'm going to be honest. I'm taking Pittsburgh over San Francisco right now.
Right
yeah, I
now,
am too.
yeah.
They're too beat
Yeah.
up. They're too beat up.
I'm skipping Seattle. We've already played Seattle. How about the Rams? This is the last one on the list.
It's very close. I think McVay gives the Rams an edge.
It's the offense again. It's that offense. I don't
It's
think ours could
close.
keep up with it.
I don't. They did not look great against Baltimore. That offense is very hit or miss this year. And I'm sorry, bully ball jumbo package. Jared Verse, love him, great player. Think he's an all-pro type of guy. Oh yeah, give me the 240-pound defensive end against the Darnell Washington because we're going to run the ball all over them.
I'm just saying, Puka Nacua, you got Devontae Adams, Kieran Williams, Higbee's their tight end, who's not bad. I mean, I thought Stafford was done, but he's roared back this season for them. So
I think their 2 interior guys make bully ball pretty tough.
Yeah.
I think I'm taking the Rams this because I think their interior is really good.
But look, man, I'm
But
glad that
listen-
we're sitting here and we don't have a definitive yes or no on most of these teams.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So
The AFC's a mess right now.
we're going to the
AFC is a
Super
mess.
Bowl.
I hope so, man. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Bob-
hope this all falls
Bob
into
has
place.
upgraded us to 3 losses on the season. Aaron has taken us to the promised land. He's carrying the fucking trophy back to Pittsburgh on his shoulders. The parade is all about Aaron Rodgers. That's all there is to
John-
it.
he's
Bob,
getting
did you
John
spoke at
away
Jay before the podcast?
No. And you know what? I will tell you this. Don't put it out of your mind that Aaron Rodgers isn't well aware that Brett Favre went to Minnesota and lost the NFC Championship game. And bear in mind, he lost the game. He doesn't throw that interception. The Vikings win that game. He goes back to the Super Bowl. I think that's stuck in the back of his mind. Hey, I can go out like Brett and get to the championship game, and I'll be forever considered better than him if I can get us to the Super Bowl.
Man.
Did anybody agree with Vaughn that this is going to be a trap game on Thursday?
Yeah, I mean it's a Thursday game. Like
Yeah. It
I
does
don't-
worry me just a little bit.
I'll-
I think Cincinnati's
like,
really bad, though.
You know, and that's the frustrating part with the way we're talking about Super Bowl contender and all these. You still know in the back of your fucking head with Tomlin and Thursday night games, it could happen.
If you're a Super Bowl contender, you got to win this game. You have to win this game if you're a Super Bowl
And
contender.
you know what? This
If
is
you're
the
healthy.
test. That's a good point.
They are healthy.
That's a great point.
We'll
Go
see.
in
I'm not going to make an excuse.
and beat the shit out of a bad opponent. That's what
Look,
needs to happen.
Yeah, but
Right.
look, if you wake up Thursday morning and you hear that Joey, Slay, Ramsey are all not playing, changes
Yeah,
that
but
game quite a
Joe
bit.
Burrow's not playing. You got to win that game. When the other team's starting quarterback is
you
out.
still got to win the game, but if you take out your top 3 corners against Chase and Higgins,
Why are we putting that juju on them? Why?
Listen,
They're
You're playing the
fine.
worst defense in football. You got to win this
Yeah.
game. Period.
yeah, this game's
Full
fucking
stop.
over.
Bob, you just went
Full
from
stop.
Mr. Positivity for an hour.
All right, right
The
before our eyes.
darkness is coming to surround us. What the hell's going on?
I don't. That's why I don't believe this is a trap game. The only way we lose this game
Oh, okay.
is if all of a sudden the injury report comes out and we're down 6 starters.
Okay.
Then maybe something crazy could happen.
All right.
If Darnell Washington is playing in this game, he's going to put Trey Hendrickson in the fucking hospital. We're just going to run right down his throat all goddamn game because that's going to be a mismatch.
He might
And-
not play.
Yeah,
If-
we're
if
right,
he's-
he's not
yeah.
going to play.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I don't care if 3 corners
This
are hurt.
game's
They
over.
still should win this game. They
By
still
the
should
way,
win this game.
as soon as he got injured in that game last night, Green Bay ran Jacobs down their throat at will. They could not stop him.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Man, we're not going to be able to do predictions for that one, are we?
Oh, should
no,
we go on
right?
Thursday night before the game?
We could
Well-
do. We
Why don't
we
we-
usually do the fantasy podcast, but we could kind of work it out.
why don't we combine them, or we'll just do the fantasy one earlier and then jump in and do it Thursday?
We'll talk about this off air. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
All right. Anything else before we call it a night? I think we covered it
No.
pretty good.
I think that's it.
All right, guys, in the chat, as always, thanks a lot. You guys were great today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can check us out on Apple or any other
Please
ones for the
subscribe on
podcast.
YouTube. Please
Yeah,
subscribe on YouTube.
subscribe on all of them.
Yep. Drop a like. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, likes help too. Until next time, whenever that's going to be, we'll figure that out. Thanks for listening to Steel Sanctuary Podcast.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.